state governments' revenues are just declining dramatically. And the question is, will they have to actually start laying off workers? And if they do, this good news is going to actually not be good news for them, because this is an unbelievably good number for the Trump camp. And they'll be out there crowing about it in 18 different ways, of course, as anybody would. But it holds off the larger stimulus package, which the Democrats are fighting for, because they know that the state, municipal, county, and regional governments or municipal governments need this help. Because look, at all you do is have to, if you use Chicago as a measure, its revenues. Lori Lightfoot yesterday said there's a 1.2 billion hole, and I think she's off by huge numbers. So I think that's endemic to a lot of the large, especially muni governments. And so this job growth is going to slow. You're not going to see, and I'm not sure what this is based on anyway. There's been new playing with the numbers, but the number is what the number is. Be attentive to that going forward. Right now, it is a good number, and you see the way the curves are steepening. So the bank stocks doing what they're doing is really not to be. Don't be surprised by that, because they're viewing this as a positive move. So,
You know,
a lot
there's
of time left.
guys, did you see the Lancet journal said the Russian vaccine is okay?
Who had that?
The Lancet, which is a British medical journal.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, I didn't see that. I know what Lancet is. I didn't hear it.
I take that as great news, because if the Russians can succeed, and all the other stuff that's coming on, it's going to succeed. So that's how I took it.
Yeah, we show. That's another piece that'll, of course, weigh into this market. But it does quite okay. We're at 8.4% unemployment. Where's the inflation numbers? And it still doesn't change how the Fed's going nowhere. So let's take them out of the equation anyway. And let's see how far they'll let the curve steepen before they start buying something on the long end. That's what I'll be watching for. So
they're just bombing tech.
I'm sorry?
They're just bombing tech right now. They, some of the industrial names, the regional banks, off the steepening curves, and then everything else is just getting thrown out the window.
Well, but more importantly, with those regionals, if the regionals were really suffering because the data was just not being confirmed there, and rightfully so. They're the ones in the first line, by the way. So the people shied away from the regionals. So that's why I'm watching them today. Let's see if the market gives this unemployment data ever more credibility.
Yeah, Peter, we were looking at those spreads earlier this morning, and Merv was talking about it too. And I just think that whole Russell rally is just the spreads, because everybody's been short Russell, long NASDAQ, long S&Ps, long Dow, and now, it's up on the unwind off the 200-day moving average in Russell bonds. And I don't think you should read any more of it into it than that.
Well, this is what I'm saying. If you have an actual growth and reflation, then value, large cap value, and small caps can rally, and you can, and so you have an employment report, you have a COVID news that argues for reflation, and so those are, and then you see the growth stuff getting sold off. So I think there is a fundamental sector rotation going on.
Okay. You know, so here's, you still got the S&Ps breaking out, you know, taking off against the NASDAQ. I have no idea what to do with that SPU Russell. NASDAQ Russell just came down to its first little support area.